video, we're going to explain to you how to use the WINGS donation-based crowdfunding portal, how to set up an account, how to log in, how to save securely your mnemonic seed, as well as how to donate with the various methods of Bitcoin, Shapeshift, and through transfer fiat as well. And finally, how to enable 2FA on the account, if just in case for security and privacy. Now, if you come to the portal, what you'll see is that there is a very nice video. It's about 2 minutes long. You can take a look at it, and perhaps if you like it, share it with your friends. It's a very short video that explains essentially what WINGS is, what forecast markets are, what a DAO is, and that sort of thing. And it's, I think, a good introduction to the concepts to the average person who may not be so familiar with DAOs and blockchains and forecast markets. So as we can see here, that so far we've collected about 0.0006 BTC. There is a current bonus amount, which is 15%, as well as a 10% bonus on BTC, which you can read about on the blog. And there's a time for when the campaign is ending. Of course, these are just test numbers right now to show you the demo and how things work, and it'll look obviously a bit different on the real website. So what we can see here is the 5 different currencies that WINGS Foundation is accepting for donations. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have Ethereum Classic, we have Ripple and Litecoin, and then there's some statistics around social media and such, with number of retweets happening, subscribers for the newsletter, visitors to the website, and so forth, and how many backers we have. And lastly, if you're interested and you haven't had the chance yet, take a look and download the white paper and give that a read. So going to come back up here and going to click on participate. And when you do that, you get one option, which is to sign in. And so we can sign in with a WINGS Bounty Portal account. So if you participated in any bounties in the past through Eggspot or the Bounty Portal, your email and password shall work here. So you go ahead and log in and get in there right now. Now, if you haven't done that, you can click on sign up here, and you can basically sign up for the portal and make up a username. Fill in this captcha. And click sign up. Save that password. And you should get an email. And I'm not sure if I'm going to get this because I'm using another, if Proton will get emails with periods in it. It doesn't appear so. So anyhow, what you can see is I got another email here from a previous account I had set up called Go Wings, and I would have clicked on this confirmation link, and that would have taken me to the WINGS DAO cabinet. And so we're back in here, and I'll just go ahead and sign in with, actually I did get that email. So here we go. We'll just try that. Click on the link. Close that. And log in again. And so the first thing that you're going to see when you come in is there is a contract of terms and conditions. Read through that, and if you agree with it, click here. I warrant that I read, understand, and agree with the terms and conditions, and click I accept. So now the first thing that happens is that you're presented with this backup seed. And this is a mnemonic seed that is basically a private key. And so if you lose this, you will lose access to your WINGS. So do not lose this. Do not give it away to anyone. Do not share it with anyone. Don't put it in a place where it might get compromised, essentially. So you can download the file here, and you can store that on a USB key, maybe 2 USB keys, in a very, very safe location. I've known people that have written this down on paper and it's gotten burned, or there was a flood, and so you definitely don't want it on some kind of medium that is very easily can disappear. So I'm going to copy this here, and also make sure that you're not saving this on a public computer. So if you're in an internet cafe, or if you're using a company computer or someone else's computer, make sure you don't leave this file sitting there so that someone else can get access to your, well, basically will have your private key. I've downloaded that. I've copied this. Control C for, or Command C for Mac, and going to click next step, and just going to put the seed back in here, paste it in, or you can write it in if you wish, and click I understand that it's impossible to recover my account without the account seed, and we'll proceed to the next step. Okay, so we're ready. So now a few things here that you can see in the funding dashboard is that these are the total amounts for the donation-based crowdfunding: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Ripple, and Litecoin. This is the amount of wings that I would have. And then there's a menu here for English, Chinese, or Russian. If you prefer any of those two, you can go ahead and click there and switch the interface into your preferred language. There's also a menu here for settings. And settings, you can basically you can change your password, and you can change your password, and you can also get this referral link, which basically has your username, or your the name that you picked. So you can take this and you can share it on Twitter or Facebook. And if someone donates to Wings, then you will get 1% credit, which is 1% Wings have been allocated for this referral program. And we're doing this basically to reward people for getting the word out and getting more people involved. Because a DAO really is a decentralized organization, but we want to have as many people as possible participating this from as early as possible, because the more people that are participating, the better that the Wings DAO is going to be able to forecast, and also get people involved in some of these really important projects that are coming out that need people around the world to contribute, whether it is evaluating the proposals or getting involved in some of the bounties that they'll need to develop their solutions and bring it to the market, so that we can all benefit from these new blockchain enabled solutions to common and everyday problems that we all have, and that we always try to innovate and come up with new solutions for. So I'm going to close that. And the other thing that you may want to do here is you may want to enable 2FA. Now this, because the private seed is something that you have saved on your computer, it's not on the Wing server. So the 2FA really is, if you want added security and you don't want someone gets your password or something like that, they could see how much you've donated, that sort of thing, how many wings you're going to get, that sort of thing. You don't want that. So you're going to go here, click on 2FA, make sure that you've got Google Authenticator installed on your phone, and you're going to scan this. And then once you get the number from Google Authenticator, you can enter that in here and press confirm, and 2FA will be enabled. So now on to how to actually donate into the donation-based crowdfunding. And you're going to click the Start Wizard, and there's 4 options that are presented. The first are the 5 major currencies that Wings Foundation is accepting. The second is eggs, which is the accounting system that we use to allocate, basically an allocation for all the effort and work that people have done on the Wings project over the last 6 months, whether it was writing articles, doing translations, participating in Twitter bounties, making stickers for Telegram groups, basically there was all sorts of bounties that people could participate in. And so they received eggs in return for those bounties, and they will be able to donate them into the Wings Foundation, and there's a special allocation of wings for these eggs. Right now, it's not working. It will be coming very soon, so don't worry about it, and we will announce when that is possible. Back here, the third option is Shapeshift, and lastly, the fourth option is fiat currencies. So if fiat currencies, we're not handling this, but there is a company called Cashilla who can provide you with conversion support. And so you would click here. This would take you to the Cashilla website, and you could follow the processes there for setting up an account and converting your fiat into Bitcoin and whatnot. And then once you've got your Bitcoin in Cashilla, you can come back here and you click on Bitcoin, for example. This will generate this special QR code, and you can send your Bitcoin to this address, or if you have a phone, scan this QR code. Now, I am going to show you how to do this with Ethereum Classic because I happen to have my wonderful Jax wallet, which does a great job, by the way, of handling multiple cryptocurrencies, and it's got half of a Ethereum Classic coin on it. So what I'm going to do is click send on the Jax wallet, and then I'm going to scan in this QR code, and I'm going to send in the max amount. So that's going to be processing on the Ethereum network for a bit of time, and it is going to eventually it will show up in the portal right here. And so you can see here that already the address has been generated, and once data shows up here, you'll be able to see this amount. Now I will go into another account I set up previously where these transactions have already occurred, so you can see how it would look like. And so I'm going to log out of here. And I'm going to sign in. And here you can see that in this case, I have donated about a half of a ETC. Currently, it looks like I'm one of 3 donators that the portal had said on the main page, and so I've got an estimated amount of 4.5 million wings. Now, of course, as more donations come in, this amount will go down, but this is about the amount that has been allocated for this particular coin in the backing campaign. And if you want to find out more about that, you can head over to blog.wings.ai, and there is a special blog there announcing the details of the backing campaign and how much allocation is for each coin. And the key thing here to realize is that there is a bonus structure as well, and that's on the blog post as well. So you can see here that this transaction had gone through, it's confirmed, there's an estimated amount, and that the confirmation date and time is here, as well as the bonus that I get for this amount. So that is basically it. And the last part here that I would mention is Shapeshift. And so how this works is basically you pick a currency, one of the currencies that is not listed, one of the 5, and you can convert them with Shapeshift into Bitcoin. And when you do that, let's say I pick Monero and click Make Exchange. That's going to generate Monero address. I can send some Moneros over, and Shapeshift is going to convert that into Bitcoins. And we can see here the number of XMR, and it should, if there was a transaction, of course, it would show up here. So that's basically it. If you have any other questions, you can go on to wings.ai, and there is a support form that you can fill out, or you can go to the Slack group or the Telegram groups, which are the Slack group is linked here down at the bottom, and you can ask questions in there or get help in real time. Or as I mentioned, through the main website here on the lower right hand corner, please leave a message, and that will go over to our Zendesk account, and someone will get back to you. But as I said, the chat would be preferable, as you'll get real time information. And lastly, as you can see here, the main website shows the start time, which is 6 a.m. UTC time. So that's on Friday. So that's going to be afternoon over in China, and very early morning in Europe, and late night in the Americas. So thank you again for listening, and I hope that was very clear for you. And thank you very much. Take care.